Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Mario and Luigi Partners in Time playthrough. Last time we made our way through the Vim factory. We've made it to this door right here, and well, let's see what's on the other side of said door. It's a Wiggler! A very thirsty Wiggler who's drinking starship fuel. That doesn't seem right. Not really.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Okay, babies, you're not supposed to upset the Wiggler. Definitely not. Okay, so we actually have a bit of a boss fight here. This is Swiggler. Yes, his name is Swiggler. Funny video game. Very, very funny. And there are also two Dr. Shroobs in this fight as well. The Dr. Shroobs will actually come into play when it comes to kind of the main gimmick of this boss. But as far as my general strategy for this is, I just like to kind of use as many Bros items as possible and try to power through this. There is kind of some luck involved with this strategy because you can kind of mess yourself up and kind of make the fight take a bit longer than what it probably should. But for the most part, it's not too bad. Swiggler only has 200 HP, and there are great ways to really knock that HP down, especially with Bros items. So as you can see, there is a drink next to Swiggler right now. That drink can actually have an effect based on what mushroom gets thrown into that glass. So as you can see, the two Dr. Shroobs, they have mushrooms, and after we hit them, mushrooms went into the glass. Now, both of them actually went in there, and the kind of poison mushroom went in first. That is actually what we want to see, because that will actually, when he does drink the liquid, it'll actually kind of make the Wiggler sick or so. So because of that, he'll actually be weakened quite a bit. Because as you can see, his defenses are honestly pretty good right now. I mean, he's only taken about like 11, sometimes even less than 10 per turn. But when he's kind of in a mellowed out sick form, like so, his defenses will actually drop pretty significantly, and you can kind of pound on him with damage a little more. So as you can see, that Shroob has a regular mushroom, and that one also has a regular mushroom. And I guess I'll just go ahead and show it off just for demonstration purposes, but yeah. We're going to attack both of them, and the liquid will kind of turn into kind of a refreshing, like, more lighter colored drink. And as a result, when Swiggler does actually drink that, he'll actually recover health. Which, again, will make the fight take a bit longer, but that is basically what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to show off Cannonballers. Like I said before, this is probably one of my favorite Bros items in the game. It's very simple, and it's not the strongest Bros item, but as of right now, it's the strongest single-target Bros item you can use. It does a lot of damage, and basically all you have to do is just remember the correct buttons for each of the brothers. All four brothers will jump into a cannon. You'll kind of see on the top screen the order of which they're going to fall, and then you just press the button for that brother as they land. So just kind of get into the rhythm before, and Y, X, A, B. Yes, got it. And see, that did 68 damage. That's like a fourth of his health. But unfortunately, he's going to recover all that up again because we had him drink a mushroom. Actually, he drank like a glass full of 2 mushrooms, so that's going to probably heal him a bit more too. So, but look, we have 2 poison mushrooms now too, so this will actually go a little better. Going to be poisoned again, but yeah, when he's in this kind of angry states, he won't take as much damage. You kind of need to mellow him out a little bit at first. But like I said, you can kind of power through this fight and honestly be fine. I'm going to go ahead and show off Cannonballers again just to show the damage output for the angry state. It's not going to be as high, but it'll still be pretty significant damage. Well, only 22. Okay, maybe not. I mean, it was a lucky... That was a critical, and it only did 22. I guess that's not too great. But he's going to drink this. He's going to be poisoned again, sick, whatever you want to call it. And if we're lucky, we might be able to finish him off in this turn. That's going to be the dream anyway. So let's see. Let's try this again, hopefully. Okay, cool. I was kind of hoping for that. I was kind of hoping that we'd at least target the one on the bottom first to get rid of that normal mushroom and then get the poison one in afterwards. So yeah, it was kind of risky doing that, but we made it work. So let's go ahead and do cannonballers again. I don't know if this will actually finish him off, but another 68 damage. I love how he gets angry, drinks, and he's like, oh, nope, I'm still sick. So I guess kind of a smarter strategy would be to like look at the mushrooms that the Shroobs have before you even use the fire attack. Because I guess the fire attack doesn't really do that much damage in retrospect, but still, it's always nice to get that chip damage, especially with the burn effect if you can get that working. Maybe it doesn't work against some bosses, and that could have been just a mistake on my part there. But let's go ahead, do this cannonballer attack again, and there he goes. Okay. So we did enough damage early on to make it work. And there we go. Swiggler is down. Get some good experience, get some money for that, and we're even going to get some level ups. How about that? And I believe we have to go with defense this time, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that's right. I didn't see any 5s or 6s, so that's why I went with that. And there's the 6 for Luigi. Looks like the babies are going to get some defense as well. I don't see any 5s. And of course, it wouldn't be the bonuses without me getting a bad bonus for one of the bros. But great ones for all the others. And there we go. We get the second Cobalt Star Shard. You've now collected 2 of them. What? Baby Bowser? What are you doing here? How? Were you spinning that much that they just shook out of your pockets? So, Baby Bowser swiped both Cobalt Star Shards. Wahaha, losers! Thought you could get away with stealing my treasure from my castle, did you? It's payback time. I'll take my treasure, plus whatever you just picked up as compensation. Prince Bowser, let's scram! Well then. Well played, Baby Bowser, well played. Cruel fate! We finally succeed in recovering the second shard, and now this happens. Shame cycle initiated. We must return to our own time and rework our strategy. I guess so. Doesn't even show us jumping in the time hole, we just automatically assume we went there. What if I want to go back and search for beans, huh? What if? Okay, well, first of all, before we do anything, we just so conveniently just happen to be in a place where we can get some more beans. So yeah, you can definitely go around the castle now and pick up a couple of extra beans that you may have left behind earlier. It would definitely be a decent time to do that. I'm not going to go through the entire castle, obviously, but I'll get a couple that I think I know where they are. Apparently I don't, because there weren't any right there. I want to say all the stuff out here I still can't quite get, so I won't worry about that. Okay, we'll just focus on this side of the castle, I guess. Let's actually go ahead and talk to EGAD and find out what our next mission, quote-unquote, is. About time you boys showed. Ran into some persnickety obstacles, did you? I am deep in shame cycle, Professor. We nearly had a pair of fragments, but that young Bowser fella made off with them both. Now, no need to get your leather lathered. There have been new time holes popping up here faster than toast on Sunday morning. That is a lot of time holes. And I'll tell you, one of them is giving off tremendous Cobalt Star energy readings. I have no doubt that this time hole you want, yep, that's where Baby Bowser made his escape. Mario, Luigi, we must chase. We must have redemptitude. Look now, before you rush off, I think it'd be wise to survey the rest of the castle. And another thing, there's a noisy feller from the past running around with a baby. He and Toadsworth were in the garden. Can you make sure there's no hoopla out there? Okay, so I guess we'll deal with that before we advance on. But of course, I'm going to also do a small bit of exploring because reasons. And again, we have the tools to find some more stuff, so may as well, right? Also, there is some new equipment here at the shop, so we'll go ahead and take a look at that. Go ahead and buy some gear. Look at what we have anyway. So we do have branded slacks and preferred pants. These are upgrades to what we currently have, so I think it is definitely worth buying just to increase your defense a little bit. Love how preferred these pants are. See, now that we have that, we can also sell what we no longer need, which is also kind of nice. So we don't need these anymore. We don't need these anymore. And again, unarmed, like, you can sell these if you want. If you think you might have a purpose for them, you may not want to sell them, but I don't really find myself using them, so I'm going to go ahead and sell them myself. Wallet badge, I don't think I'm really going to use this, so I'll go ahead and sell that. I still need another badge for Baby Luigi, but maybe we actually have something now. We actually have the experience badge. Increase EXP received when you defeat enemies with attack items. So not just like XP, you have to use attack items along with it. So there is a bit of a cost, but that is a thing. You have the coin badge, which again, kind of the same thing. You get more coins if you use attack items to defeat enemies. Then you have the Shroom badge, where slightly increased points recovered by using mushrooms in battle. This is honestly not a bad one to get, because I find, like, especially like with the baby bros, if you use like life shrooms will heal more too. So honestly, not a terrible one to use. So you have nothing, so I'm gonna go ahead and just give this to you. Or actually, let's do this, because I find that Mario dies a little easier, so let's do this instead. Let's switch the two badges they have. There we go. And I think that's it, because these were the only new items. Everything else was already there, so we don't need to see that. And again, clothing, same deal. So we're done looking at that shop. Let's go ahead and look at the other shop and see if there's any new items. Particularly Bros items. There are some new Bros items. So we have the Ice Flower and we have the Smash Egg. The Ice Flower gives random down, which means random defense down, which is pretty good. Smash Egg can use the dizzy effect, so definitely some good potential bros items here. I don't know if I want to buy any of them. I guess just to get started, maybe I'll get like 5 of each. That might be a good compromise. And as far as normal items, super mushrooms are now available, as well as mushroom drops, both of which are pretty decent. Let's go ahead, get a couple of these. Don't really want to get too many. I'll just get 1 mushroom. We'll get some refreshing herbs as well. We'll go ahead and just stick with this. This should be good enough for now. Okay, so we got some good items. At least I think we got some good items anyway. Don't think there's going to be any hidden bean spots on the ground floor, so let's ignore that. And let's go ahead and see what Toadsworth the Younger and Toadsworth the Older are doing here in the garden. Oh god, she's crying again. Look lively now, Elder Me. We must please the princess. Put your back into it. I'm absolutely spent. Pull yourself together, man. Smile, I say. Smile. Toadsworth the Younger. The princess, she won't stop crying. Tut tut, worry not, Elder Me. We've not yet begun to amuse. Arms out now. 3, 2, 1. Toadsworth twist. Jolly good, Elder Me. Our charge is giggling.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Masters Mario and Luigi. Grown up right up, haven't you? I'm quite up to speed in our crisis. Bit of a sticky wicket. The adult Princess Peach, the kingdom, you must save it all. And I shall be right here as you do, rooting for victory. What's that you say, old bean? You wish to learn our move? Well, if it'll help you fulfill your duties, of course, it would be an honor and a privilege. Come, practice awaits. Chin up, Elder Me, mustn't falter now. So now we're going to learn how to do the spin jump. You'll soon see precisely why Master Luigi begins the move. Are we all quite ready? Good. Commence the instruction. First, press R to make Master Luigi's icon change to the spin jump icon. Next, press B so Master Luigi leaps up and perches on Master Mario's shoulders. From there, press B again to make the two of you whirl about and rise skyward. And now, it's rather academic. Press a direction on the control pad to fly in said direction. Huzzah! This marvelous technique will allow you to cross gaps where mere jumping proves lacking. Have at it. So yes, now we can use this to spin across gaps. The timing is a little, I don't want to say different, but like the actual move itself is a bit different than what it is in Superstar Saga. I find that it actually goes on for just a tiny bit longer. So if you play a lot of Superstar Saga, you may have to get kind of used to that, but still, that's basically what it is. Yes, yes, jolly good show. I trust you'll use it to your advantage in the field as well. So yes, we learn a new move. I think this spin jump will give you access to some awfully hard-to-reach areas. Now, time to be off, sirs. Utilize the new time hole. Rescue our princess. Okay, sounds good. Before we do, though, like, obviously, that's something we do need to do at some point. Let's, just explore this area a tiny bit. Don't need to an extreme extent or anything. Just wanted to check a few things. This goes back to Baby Bowser's Castle, so if you want to go back and grab those bean spots, you can. I might do that later on, but I'm not going to worry about it now. I want to say this time hole just goes back to Holly Jolly Village. If I'm not mistaken. Yes. And there is a reason why I'm coming back here really quick. I don't think there are actually any bean spots in this area. But there was a treasure or a item block that I did miss the first time that I did want to make sure I picked up now. That's weird, because I really thought I explored this area pretty thoroughly, but I still missed it. It's just 10 coins. So yeah, it definitely was not worth, but again, for those who were curious about what that was, and I believe this will also, also this might seem weird, we're going to leave the babies in the past. But I think whenever you go in a time hole, they'll just always come back with you no matter what, so you won't actually leave them behind. At least I'd hope so, anyway. But yeah, there we go. And see, that actually puts the icon on the map too, so we at least know that that's where that place is. Anyway, let's go ahead and we're actually going to be heading to the top floor now. Or not the top floor, the second floor of the castle. Before I do, though, let me just very quickly check this area, make sure there's not any things I can dig up. I don't know if I can quite get there yet, so nope. That's a time hole we'll have to access a bit later. And see, we could have accessed the second floor like last time we were in the castle, but there really just wasn't a reason to, because there's not really anything up here. Now that we have like an extra move or two, there's more stuff we can take a look at, so it makes more sense to do it now. Let's go over here. Got some boxes, got some coins, more coins, and then down here we got a bean spot. There's not really any reason to go to the next floor yet, which is that way up there. So we'll just follow this path over to this side and explore a few other things. I believe this is Peach's bedroom. Brace yourself, Mario. This is the only time you're ever going to see Peach's bedroom. Okay, green shell, bro flower, cannonballer, and then down here we got another bean. And now we can start exploring this next part. There are some items here. Can't quite get up there for some reason. I want to say this entire room, though, you should be able to get everything with the spin jump, though. Ooh, we get the training badge. I think that's a badge that's actually available in the shop already. More coins. Actually, hold on. Super mushroom. No! Damn it. Come on, Mario. Or I guess it was Luigi in that case. And again, don't worry about the babies. Babies will be fine. Because there'll be more than likely a warp pipe up here that we'll just be able to use to get them over here. 1-up super. There's the warp pipe as discussed. Anything else? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, well, let's go ahead and jump into this time hole since there's not really anything else we need to do, so... Where are we going to head next, video game? Yoshi's Island. I'm cool with this. Everyone likes the Yoshis. Should be a good time. But I think I am going to probably stop the video here, though, before we get started. So, next time, we're going to start exploring Yoshi's Island to see what we can find. Should be a very good time. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys next time on Mario & Luigi Partners in Time.